Look at that right there. That's a wall, fellas. That's what women between the ages of 30 and 37 approximately are facing. That's when a woman's looks start to decline. Really, a woman is prime from about ages 15 to about 25. That's the ultimate, like, that's when all the eggs are fresh and everything. She's at her most fertile stage of her life, the most attractive, everything. So that's what you want between 15 and 25. But the way the society has it, you can't take up with a woman that's young like that at 15. You can't have her for another 3 years. So 3 of her years are wasted because society deems it not necessary to get married so young like that. When really, you would be getting married at 16 so you could, I'm talking about 200 years ago, maybe 100 years ago, so that you could reproduce and have kids to help you out with your farming, you know, tilling the land, tilling the soil, all that stuff, feeding the chickens, milking the cows, horsing the shoes, that kind of stuff was done as a collective family unit. So nowadays, we're not living on farms, and the farmers that are living on farms are having problems because the government ain't wanting to subsidize them anymore. So, farming's not the way to go. Really, having a big family ain't the way to go either. But the way women behave once they hit the wall, I knew a girl, or I kind of half-assed know a girl that I grew up with, and she was dating one of the premier athletes in the area. And she just was loving the fact that, yeah, people knew her name, but they basically knew her as blank blank's girl. Insert any popular nigga, drug dealer, athlete, insert their name, girl. That's what most women would want to be known as. So and so that's popular, girl. Because if I'm so and so and people got to say, who's that? No, they don't want to be with motherfuckers like that. Not these girls. These girls are the girls that the 20% go after and get. She was one of them. And there were rumors, no, it wasn't rumors, they're trumors, that she dated one of the cats from Boyz II Men, and they say she's got a baby by a rapper that's no longer popular, and some corrupt type dude. But anyway, so yeah, so she's always been after them off of the broads, popular type niggas. And I remember I went at her. I tried to go at her, and she just wanted me to be a fan. Not that it would have changed much, but I was sweating her way too much for her to want me to do anything but be a fan. But I'm also not in that 20%, so I really didn't have a chance anyway. But the point I'm making is, when I saw her, let's say 25 years out of high school, or at the Penn Relays watching her kids. Well, I was watching my nieces. They're not my nieces, but my second cousins, so they're like my nieces. Watching them run at the Penn Relays. Then I saw her there, seeing her daughter run, and she was sitting by herself. Wasn't nobody around her. So she calls me out. I'm like, oh, hold up. I don't get called out often. Who the fuck is calling me out up here? So it was her. Hey, how you doing? How you been? She didn't know me like that. She just was feeling kind of stupid because she's a good-looking 44-year-old woman, but ain't getting attention from nobody under the age of 40. That's the reality that she didn't like. So, I sat up there, talked to her for a little bit, but I wasn't dumb enough to say, oh yeah, she didn't hit the wall, maybe I should try to hit. No, because she just looks good for 44. She's not tight like that. She's nice looking for 44. And another trumor, I heard she had genital warts too. So that goes into, I'm glad I'm not part of that 20%, because I don't got to worry about chicks that a lot of niggas been fucking. I ain't got to worry about that shit. Not being part of 80%, you don't. So once they hit the wall, and I noticed it on Facebook before I even knew about the concept of the wall or anything, all these girls from high school were showing pictures of their husbands. And I'm like, really? And you calling him handsome and shit? And I'm like, really? These are dudes that y'all would have never fucked with in high school. Ever. And now y'all married to these motherfuckers? Got kids? It is what it is. And these are girls that really went after bad boys. Like, I knew a girl who actually dated Reggie Noble, Redman. And the dude she's married to, oh my God, there's no way in the world that it wasn't a wall hitting experience for her. So that's what they do. Another thing they do, you'll have a professional woman, and ladies, you're going to get a choice, two choices out here, family or career. It's very hard to try to juggle both, but you'll get a woman focused on her career till she's about 30. When she knows she's about to hit that wall, will take up with a man 10 years older, a beta male provider, someone she's not attracted to, and try to force herself into a relationship, into a marriage with that person. Now, he'll take her because she's already got her career, and we don't have to support her financially like that, and she's young enough to have children for him, and, he can provide already, so he's good to go with that. That's not the woman's ideal mate, is a beta male, 40 years old. No. She would rather have a beta male, same age as her, maybe 2 or 3 years older, but if he's an alpha, I'd rather have an alpha male. I'm sorry, an alpha male 2 years older than her providing. But if he's an alpha, 30 years old providing, he's going after some 18-year-old chick if he's smart. But yeah, those are the two things that they normally do. They normally go for, they go for nondescript niggas when they hit the wall because their options have dried up and they're looking for a provider, and it's usually a nondescript beta male type dude that ain't nobody looking for. Where are the black women that want a dude that doesn't want to be the fucking center of attention like a goddamn woman? I've heard dudes say, yeah, when I walk into a room, I want all the attention. What kind of motherfucker are you? Yeah, that walking into a club like Nino Brown did in New Jack City, or like the boy Mekhi Phifer did, Mitch, in Paid in Full. You come in the club and everybody gets psyched. Even Robert De Niro in Goodfellas. I don't want to walk in the room and motherfuckers get all hype up to see me and get all psyched and shit. That must mean they want something from me. Fuck that. You saw what De Niro was doing, giving out money and shit. Whack ass motherfucker. But anyway, I want to be the dude in the club that sees you come in, sees you garner all this attention, basking in it, and I'm like, this idiot don't even know that all attention ain't good attention. We're the black women that want a motherfucker like that. You can find non-black women that got the most nondescript husbands and boyfriends. Not black women. No, black women got to have nigga with flash, pizzazz, and swag. I actually have a t-shirt that says no swag and has a period at the end of it. I love wearing that shirt, man. So that the black women who are looking for a motherfucker with swag need not look my way. Period. Don't look my way, man.